You're ugly, just don't touch me. You're ugly, bro. I'm God like I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flicturing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly, just don't touch me. You're ugly. See women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way me back. Yeah, buddy, if he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause can't name that nigga but me. Tryna slow down my motion. It's ready, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Damn, they not a I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Tryna slow down my motion. It's ready, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Damn, they not a boy. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 down, first and 10. On the ground, this is Bryant Banger. Nice as second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They enter play one from the bottom. Number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people from on the ground.
Right back to Etienne on second down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize the offensive line. They'll take down one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now Etienne on first and 10. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing lead. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air.
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage and they're clearing space.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they're very strong, so you can have a hand over.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he's going to have another first down as that tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to march forward. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the red zone.
You know, Brandon, the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing on I think you and I were pretty skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way. We are seeing the offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Right back to Etienne on second down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get three as the drive continues. It's a first down. Again, Etienne. And he's busted just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They're able to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? When they saw what the truth they want to see in this game.
And the Dolphins are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see this defense making adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan. The way they're dancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field, having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day.
Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seems like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but has it. Still a good return. They'll start to drive right around the 37. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Bond. Short throw, caught by Bowers. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second and 5. They'll run with the second-round pick from Akers Brown. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Bond. He'll find Gainwell in the backfield. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
We can make this one pretty simple. Block the longest progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a fourth down?
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And they get to this and touch it. Looks like right at the 15-yard line here. First down, Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage on the touchdown on the first drive. Hey, they can get 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, they have to visualize it. Remember Brian Banger sometimes likes meeting movements, run through a situation like this, and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they got it facing a second and long situation. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. They'll fight a man over the middle. It's Washington. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they're looking third down as a manageable situation. One that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Third and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it, so it's incomplete.
These guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped over that first series. They're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Taken from just outside the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, first and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of reset this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. The Raiders are 5-7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good, they get the home run. That may be tough to beat this one.
Closer, he caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did with the defenders.
That is clear. And he's going to grab the Raiders first touchdown. He's going to get the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Channing Tindall, the one who got to him, drop him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. Off the play fake. There goes a deep ball. And he's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just a confidence-building and growth time for him, right?
Yes, the game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for the next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, this is what close games feel like because the pressure is off that side, but sometimes it's inside the 20.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of points. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement long touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, good return up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. Charles, this is a crew you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw. Bond. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So now first and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. Back to throw. Bond. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Off play action. Bond. And intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him get one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run H.M. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Two of their three red zone trips so far. They've come up empty on them. Look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is touchdown Miami. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice. It's not a return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum and moving the football. For this offense as they run back out here.
Pretty well with this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone. It looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to go short and here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on this game here and get back to it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Escaping the pressure line. This is caught by Texas. And they are able to stop it. He does take it all the way to the 2. A gain of 32 that time. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop at 14 seconds remaining.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Josh Palmer, as the first half is winding down, and the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and go, and they're back with a touchdown, 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as they kick away. And that one going to hop into the end zone and it'll come out to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Dolphins. 45 yards.
Well, they've worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him in wraps. And delivers a big play here. He has a result.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And solid return. He got into the 35. I'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense shows got a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to scoreboard as they begin the third quarter, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of the focus was in the passing game. To their credit, resulted in
That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Tough for their first drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him, turn him loose, big man, and he's been able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Run straight ahead to Etienne. And they'll get out of this before being stopped at the 28. On the 28-yard line, here's second and goal. Now Tua. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to go down one before he wanted it to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble early. After the incompletion, here now, third and two. Tua sets up to pass it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they got themselves a first down.
Another nice play, baby. Getting down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on the roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And here he'll get it down to 7.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what the offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the day.
Two to get a throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's able to get it down at 2-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll settle the third down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. This is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he's setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Third down 1. A give left side. Here's Ochoa. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mastodons, they've been sensational carrying the ball all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give him back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Yes. That's a good question.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
I work nights, so 3 of those games was what you call I couldn't play them.
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I work 12-hour nights, so some games the only time I can really play is in the mornings because I work at Energizer, which this is our overtime season, so I work a lot of overtime.
Like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move position, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Going for the deep ball, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never get
I don't think
involved.
Devontae's washed up.
His man and broke the play up.
I would love to have him on the Dolphins.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Well, this is my first year playing on this, and I had to learn a lot of stuff.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. He's had a fantastic rookie season.
Even though I've lost a lot of games, I've gotten better, if that makes sense. Because at regular Madden, you know what I'm saying? Just playing Madden, I'm good. But I got in this league, and I was getting my ass kicked. Well, still is.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Achane. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt.
So what?
7 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
I think so.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh.
The catch is made. And he'll take
I just knew that was an interception.
for a Raider touchdown.
Nice play.
Josh Palmer, 59 yards. And the Raiders Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play.
I've noticed that too.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Got his man. It's Gainwell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Looking to throw. Bond. Short throw caught by Bowers. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Operating from the gun. Bond. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Back to throw again. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
That was a good catch.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, shit. How he wide open like that.
The 6. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenneth Gainwell from 19 yards away. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
I hope not.
On out as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle.
Well, so everybody asked me that. I use Hill as a decoy. So they'll double team him when I go deep and leave Waddle one-on-one.
More efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Yeah.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Learned that the hard way, too. Again, I'm new at this franchise league stuff.
The Raider offense set to get
still
this
learning.
drive started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
From the gun on third down, Bond. That one taken in by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up.
He held on to that ball. I was hitting.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Catch the ball.
And incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the gun on third down, Bond. A gain of 22.
Nice catch.
Here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then...
And
Oh.
he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Raiders are back within a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Running left, Achane. Now he's into the clear again. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Max Crosby. And then again, it's a loss of 5. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Now Tagovailoa. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Sanders' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
He held on to that ball.
The 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. That catch
catch for his career's number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They will run for it with Gainwell. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. They got the dramatic score.
Don't choke on the field goal.
Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game.
First down.
That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
No. And the fact that I don't like the new kicking meter.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Here's Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Tua. Complete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Now Tua. He's going to let it fly.
Ooh.
Nearly into it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
That's what it's been like all game long. Everything just a fraction off. Remember, all they're doing here is looking to get into field goal range. But right now, that's a tall task with the way this defense is playing. And with time, a huge factor as well.
Throwing Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage
Good game.
comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's
driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't
No.
they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front.
Good game.
We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I was on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Raiders, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6 and 7 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2 and 10. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hit the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too higher. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in the suite, I'm lost in the night. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a leak. Friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, dance out. You pay fees for my big show, any visa for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something, I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this, I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist.
Four to three.